Hello, welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4. Today we have game number 42. Lucky Breaks and Neon going at it once more. They're coming up a nice hard-fought battle last time out, which Neon won in bottom of the 10th inning with a walk-off home run. So they're going to try to go at it again. And this time Lucky Breaks are going to try to come out on top. Zolan Lozano's back on the mound for the Neon, but he's still injured after getting hit with a comebacker his last time out. So we're not sure just how effective he's going to be. But he says he's good to go, so we're going to give him a shot. Let's see if he can actually be effective out here. And Lucky Breaks are going to have Jennifer Lester on the mound with a 2-2 record, 3.51 ERA. She's not too effective, but we'll see what she can do. Lozano's record currently 5-3 with a 2.77 ERA. So he's having a somewhat decent year, but not as great as we hoped he would be. But currently the Neon magic number is 4 games, so a win here will help them get closer to the division title. But we're in a tough stretch right now. We got the Lucky Breaks, then we got Spider Bears. That's the big matchup right there. That's the team directly behind them. Agents are also still in it, but they're a little bit further back, and their season's almost over. At least for the division title, anyway. But let's get to the game. Lineups first. We got some changes. Do we? Not really. Well, Avenue's still down, but she hit that home run to win it last time, so we'll leave her in. Ricci's starting to slack off, so I guess we can swap him out. I guess we could put Arnold over there at third and swap Hogwash over. That way they're both still in position. Like I said, Avenue's slacking off a little bit, but we'll leave her in. At least for a little bit. If she gets a little bit too low, we'll take her out. But for now, she's good to go. And everybody else is good. Yep. Alright, let's get to the game. So Lucky Breaks got some stuff going on. There's a negative morale for McIntosh and for Patel. High morale for Mike Drop and Dickerson. We got either fatigue or injury to the catcher, and Mike Drop is really juiced up coming into this next one. So she's going to be ready for this one. And we got Burr with high morale and Avenue with low morale on the Neon side. And again, Lozano still a little on the injured side. But they exchange lineup cards here in the night game. It's going to be a little overcast, but it's clear visibility. As the Neon take the field. Been some good matchups between these two teams, and I don't expect this one to be any different, as this could be a possible matchup for the playoffs. As Ramiro McIntosh steps in first, second baseman, batting 241, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. And Lozano looks in, he looks good to go, so let's go ahead and see. First pitch in there, strike one, and away we go. Hit right back to Lozano, so an early test for him, and he's equal to it. Picks it up, those are the first for out number 1. And there's the first baseman, Raymundo McCarty, 275 average, with 9 homers, 21 RBIs. First pitch misses down low and outside. Check swing, curves in there. So it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to second, Avenue scoops it up, throws to first, that's out number 2. That'll bring up the catcher, Adonis Tamayo, with 283 average, 7 homers, 23 RBIs. First pitch in there for a strike. Screwball misses. Fouls this one off, so it's 1-2. Reached up for that one, fouled it away. Still 1-2. Slider hit on the ground past Lozano. Hogwash will scoop this one up, throw to first. That's out number 3. And Lucky Breaks are retired in order. So no runs, no hits. Bottom of the first coming up. As the Neon come up for the first time. And Ward Barras is going to be leading it off. First baseman batting 347 with 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Still having a quiet year, but it's been effective. I believe he's having a better year than last year, at least average-wise for sure. This one's up high. He's 1-1. Fouls it back. Hard shot into right. This will drop, and Barajas is going to be safe at first with the leadoff single. As the Neon look to score early. As Chris Sloan steps in, center fielder batting 287, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. late on the fastball, swing and a miss. Grounder over to third. Toss to second for out number 1. Over to first, not in time. Sloan's going to be safe at first. So 1 away. That'll bring up Kaylani Bird, the right fielder. 397 average with 11 homers, 31 RBIs. Best hitter on the team this season, as of right now. She takes a ball outside. Toss over to first. Baraz does not steal, so he's safe. That's Baraz. That's Sloan. Never mind. And Bird lines one over on the right. This is going to drop for a hit as Sloan advances to second. So let's put runners at first and second with 1 out. For Avenue, who was the hero last game with that walk-off home run in the bottom of the 10th inning. Second baseman, 376, 9 home runs, 24 RBIs. 3-run shot here would be great. She takes a ball inside. Fouls it back. Swing and a miss. Swung over it. Strike 2. Ball 2 low and outside. Swung early. Fouls it to the left. Outside. Full count. Lines into right. This is going to drop for a hit. And this is going to load him up. As the throw goes home. So bases loaded with 1 out for Ian Phillips, the catcher, at 395. 5 home runs, 19 RBIs. So now I could break this one wide open early. A base hit here. Check swing. This is low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Inside. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. He was early. Got him out front on that one. Strike 3. So it's now 2 outs for Shipwreck, who's batting .246 with 5 homers, 16 RBIs. Batting with the bases loaded, but 2 outs now. Fouls it back. Ball 1 outside. Hit on the ground to first. This should do it. Toss to first in time for out number 3. And Lucky Breaks escape with no damage being done. Neon pick up 3 hits, leave the bases loaded, but they don't score. Top of the second coming up. Still knotted up at 0. Here's the left fielder, Dorothy Mic drop. 287 average with 5 homers, 22 RBIs. And first pitch from Lozano. Inside for a ball. Fouls it straight back. Check swing, but that's in there. Strike 2. Fastball up high for ball 2. Way high, ball 3. Fouled away. Hammers this one into right. This is going to be off the wall. And gets away from Bird as she chases it down. That's going to be a double. So a lead-off double to start the top of the second. Here's Alec Dickerson. He's got a .452 average with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He's a third baseman today. First pitch misses. Curve caught the outside corner. Stolen base. Throw to third. Got not in time. That's an easy stolen base. He was way out in front of that one. So the go-ahead runs on third base. It's a 1-2 count on the batter. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 1 away. That'll bring up Dylan Herring. Playing shortstop. 234 average. Got 4 RBIs, 2 homers. First pitch way late on that one. Fooled him completely. Strike 1. Hit up the middle and through. This is going to drive in the first run. And Lucky Breaks pick up a single here. It's now 1-0. Here's Swindle Mosley, the center fielder. Batting .266 with 11 RBIs and 2 homers. First pitch, check swing. It's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. He's over the top of that one. Popped up into right. Should be a routine catch for Bird. She's there. Glove it. Out number 2. So the runner retreats back to first. That'll bring up the right fielder, Alfio Patel. 256 average. 2 homers. 14 RBIs. Slider down low and in, strike one. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike two. Swing and a miss again at another fastball, strike three. That'll end the inning. But the Lucky Breaks score first. They drive in the first run of the game. They now lead 1-0 with the bottom of the second. Summer Arnold steps in, playing third base with a .375 average. No homers, 3 RBIs. Grounds the first pitch to first. And McCarty will pick it up, step on the bag. That's out number one. That'll bring up Snack Hogwash up to the plate. Playing shortstop today in place of Ricci, batting .304 with 6 homers and 14 RBIs. And he fouls first pitch off. There's ball one down low. Fouled away. So it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He's over the top of that one. Strike three. Which brings up the pitcher, Owen Lozano, batting .250. 1 RBI. He's the speedster of the rotation. So if he can get on, he can cause some mayhem out there on the bases. This one misses low, ball one. Out in front of that one, swing and a miss. Fouled away again to stay alive. Grounder to short. And toss over just in time to get him. That's out number 3, and that'll end the inning. Now come up empty as we go to the top of the third. They still trail 1-0. That brings up their pitcher, Jennifer Lester, batting .125 with 1 RBI. First pitch misses low. Grounder past the first baseman into the corner and right. And the pitcher's got a leadoff single to start the inning. Barajas laid out, but it's way out of his reach. That one just hugged through the line. Here's Ramita McIntosh, just the back at the top of their order. Batting with a runner on first, nobody out. And this one misses down low. There's a strike. Misses inside. Ball two. Hit and run. This gets through. It's going to drop. That's going to put runners on first and second. That'll bring up Raymundo McCarty. He's 0 for 1. 2 men on base, nobody out. Lozano could use a ground ball here if he can get one. First pitch misses low. Check swing, that's in there. Fouled away. So 1-2. High and in, swung at and missed. Strike three, that's out number 1. That'll bring up Tamayo, who's 0 for 1. First pitch misses low. He's having trouble getting that first pitch across. Out in front of this one, fouls it off. Checks, now I'm going to check swing. Just took it. Strike 2. Fouls this one back. Swung at and missed. Chased one down low. That's strike 3. So 2 away. So Lucky Breaks got the first 2 men on base, but Lozano's come right back, struck out the next 2. That brings up Mike Drop, most dangerous hitter on the team. Takes the first pitch down low for a strike. Got a piece of this one. This was in the dirt. There's nobody covering first. That's going to be an infield single. Barajas just blew his assignment. He should have stayed on first base. So that's going to load up the bases for Alec Dickerson now. 2 outs. Bases loaded. First pitch hit on the ground to short. Hogwash will throw to first. That's in time for out number 3. And the Neon get out of that one. Escape a big jam there that could have really blown up in their faces. But they go on the bottom of the third, still only down by 1. Both teams have had the bases loaded, but neither one has done anything with it. That'll bring up Barajas, who's 1 for 1. Takes a strike inside. Swung at and missed, strike 2. Fouls it off to the right. Inside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Little looper into short. This is going to not drop. Center fielder gets it. I said short. I'm about to say short center field, but either way, center fielder made the catch. That's out number 1. Brings up Chris Sloan. Hits one into right center. This one's got a chance to drop and will. This is going to drop and go all the way to the wall. Almost. Still a double. Sloan safely into second base. So 1 out, runner on second for Bird, who's 1 for 1. Now batting over 400. He's had a really good year so far. First pitch is inside for a strike. Lines in the left. This is going to drop foul. So 0-2. Check swing inside, ball 1. Hit deep into center. Doesn't have enough carry on it. It's going to be an easy catch. Center fielder gloves it. Sloan tags up on his way to third, and he's going to make it in there safely. But now there's 2 outs, but they have a runner on third base for Avenue, who's 1 for 1. She's just looking to get a base hit here. And she fouls this one deep to left. That's a foul ball. Hit into center. She's got under this one too much. And this is going to be caught by the center fielder for out number 3. And the Neon come up empty. They leave a runner on third. Top of the 4th coming up. Still a 1-0 game. Lucky breaks out in front. Bring up Dylan Herring, who's 1 for 1. He drove in their only run his last time up. First pitch hit on the ground to short. Not short. I keep saying short. That's second. Avenue lays out to stop it from reaching right field. Get your words right. So that's going to be an infield single. That'll bring up Mosley. He's 0 for 1. Nobody out. Run on first base. Takes the first pitch in there. Strike. Check swing. Misses. There's a slider on the inside corner. Strike 2. Fastball swung out and missed. Strike 3. So 1 away here. Brings up Patel. He's 0 for 1. Still got a runner on first base. First pitch is in there for a strike. Fouled it off. Swung at and missed. Got it with a nasty curve. That's strike 3. Out number 2. Brings up the pitcher Lester, who singled her first time up. Right down the line. First pitch check swing in there for a strike. Hit on the ground. Fair ball down the line. This time on the third base side. And she's going to be safe at first and advance the runner to third. So she's hugged the line both times for bits. Now they got runners on the corners with 2 outs for McIntosh. But her morale's dropping. And she hits this one right to short. Hogwash will toss to second, get the lead in runner. That's out number 3. And the Neon get out of that one without any damage being done as well. 2 men left on base. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Still 1-0. Lucky breaks out in front. Which brings up Phillips, who's 0 for 1. He had a chance to cause damage last time up with the bases loaded, but struck out. So he takes a ball up high. Inside for ball 2. Pops it up on the infield. Pitcher's waving everybody off. And gloved it for out number 1. Which brings up Shipwreck, who's 0 for 1. First pitch in there for a strike. Lines this one to short. Toss over to first. That's in time for out number 2. Brings up Arnold for her second at bat. She's 0 for 1. First pitch in there for a strike. Swung early, fouls it off to the right. Popped up behind the plate, hits the screen. And grounds this one to short. That's going to be another easy out. That's out number 3. So nothing doing for the Neon. Bottom of the 4th, we go to top of the 5th. 1-0. Lucky breaks lead. We said it was going to be a hard-fought game going into it. But there's less offense this time around. This is a pitcher matchup. Here's McCarty. And he hits the first pitch to second. Avenue scoops it. And she'll lob it over to first for out number 1. She'll bring up Tamayo. He's 0 for 2. Well, Tamayo. First pitch in there, strike 1. Hit into center. This is going to drop in front of Sloan. He gives it a try, but can't come up with it. That's going to be a single. So 1 out, runner at first for Mike drop. It was 2 for 2. First pitch in there for a strike. Screwball hit on the ground to short. Hogwash to throw to second for out number 1. Throw home. Over to first. Not in time. This Mike drop beats through. That'll bring up Dickerson now. He's 0 for 2. Runner at first base, but now with 2 outs. Still a base attempt. Over to second. Not in time. There's no chance of throwing her out this game. That's a stolen base. She can steal third too, but he's not going to have a chance at her. There's strike 2. Up an eye and in. Misses low and outside. Ball 2. Fastball got him swinging. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. So again, Lucky Breaks leave another runner on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. They still lead by 1. Currently doubling up the Neon and hits 8 to 4. Here's Hogwash. He's 0 for 1. Fouls first pitch off. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Fouls another one away. Hits this one into right center. This is going to drop for a hit. Right fielder gets it into second. It's going to hold Hogwash to a single. But a leadoff single as the Neon try to come back here. Brings up Lozano, who's 0 for 1. Hogwash takes off. Check swing. Not there. And Hogwash is in there with a stolen base. Lozano fouls this one off. He's behind 0-2. Popped up right side. Second baseman comes in, waves him off the first baseman. And they'll glove it for out number 1. Which brings up Barajas. He's 1 for 2 as they're back at the top of the order. First pitch outside for a ball. Foul the way to the right. Ticking for strike 2. Toss over. Hogwash dives back in. Nasty slider. Swung at and missed. Strike 3. That'll bring up Sloan, who's 1 for 2. Now batting with 2 outs. Run on second base. First pitch through the hole on the left side. That's going to put runners on the corners. This ball gets away from the catcher, but no damage done. And I bring up Bird, who's 1 for 2. 2 outs, runners on the corners. And this is a slow tapper right in front of the catcher. That's just a terrible, unfortunate play. As Bird's thrown out. Man. Neon leave 2 runners on base. Top of the 6th coming up. They still trail by 1. I think that was the weakest ball Birds hit all season. And at an unopportune time, too. So here's Herring. He's 2 for 2. He's driven in, again, he's the only one that's driven in the run so far. He takes a strike. That one misses down low. Hit on the ground to second. Avenue scoops it up. Throw to first. That's out number 1. And here's Mosley. He's 0 for 2 so far. Screwball in there for a strike. Fastball's in there. Strike 2. Curve misses low. Fastball misses high. Fouls it off. Misses high again. Full count. Slow tapper, but this is going to be a foul. Hit to right side. This is over Braz's head. This is going to be a single. This Bird gets it into second base. So 1 out, runner on first. for Patel, who's 0 for 2. And Lozano is really starting to get tired now. This would be pitch number 80. So this is going to be his last inning. This one's hit on the ground. Runner advances to second. His throw goes to first. So that's 2 away for the pitcher. He's got 2 hits. One on down the line on each side. She takes a ball to start. Fouls it away. Fastball misses low. Another one fouled off. Swung at and missed, strike 3, and that ends it. Lucky Breaks leave another runner on base, picking up another hit. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 1-0. Lucky Breaks out in front. Nice pitching matchup. But Lucky Breaks just have no clutch hitting so far. Here's Avenue. She's 1 for 2. Lucky Breaks have, Neon had their chances so far, but just can't be able to pull through. And she swings early on this one, strike 1. Popped up left side. Left fielder comes in, and they'll glove it for out number 1. That'll bring up Phillips, who's 0 for 2. And this one's popped up in the center. This will be another routine catch. And Mosley's got it. That's out number 2. Which brings up Shipwreck, whose morale is starting to go down. She's 0 for 2. Line shot on the ground to short. Herring picks it up, throws to first. That's in time for out number 3. Now go down in order. They still trail by 1 as we go to the top of the 7th. Here's McIntosh, 1 for 3. And Lozano's day is done. He's getting a little too tired now. So Dunk Lawson's going to come in. Try to hold him off. He comes in with a .72 ERA. See if he can hold him. First pitch is in there for a strike. So Lozano will not pick up the win, unfortunately. There's a swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss. Just blew the fastball past him. That's strike 3. There's McCarty, who's 0 for 3. Slider hit on the ground to second. Avenue picks it up, throws to first. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Tamayo, who's 1 for 3. First pitch misses low. Hit on the ground to third. Arnold lays out, picks up, throws to first in time. Out number 3. Nice defensive play for Arnold. So Lucky Breaks are retired in order. That one had hugging the line. But Arnold got to it just in time. So we go to bottom of the 7th. Still a 1-1 game. Lucky Breaks out in front. And here is Arnold that just ended that inning. She's 0 for 2. Takes a ball low. Swing and a miss. Meant to check swing that one. Fouls it off to the right. That'll drop. So it's 1-2. Another one fouled away. Down the middle, lined in the left. This is going to be caught for out number 1. And here's Hogwash. He's 1 for 2. Takes a strike. That was pretty low. Strike 2. That was high. Come on. Angel Hernandez here at the mound again. Check swing, if that's called a strike as well. Hogwash never had a chance on any of those. So it's quickly 2 outs. Here's Dunk Lawson. Looking for his first hit of the year. He fouls first pitch off. Swing and miss. That was an early swing. Swing and a miss. Chase the bad one. That's strike 3. As Lawson goes down swinging. Top of the 8th coming up. Still a 1-run game. There's Dorothy mic drop. 2 for 3. Finally retired her last time up. But she's still super juiced at the moment. And first pitch hit on the ground to third. Arnold picks this one up. Throws to first. That's out number 1. Which brings up Dickerson for his 4th at bat. He's 0 for 3. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. There's strike 2. That one misses low. Fouled away. High fastball, swung at and missed, strike 3. That's 2 outs, and here's Herring. 2 for 3. He's responsible for the only run of the game. Takes the first pitch down low and outside, strike 1. And there's a nasty slider on the outside corner for strike 2. Fouls it back. Fastball, almost chased it, but held up. Ball 1. That one misses. Another one misses high, full count. Hit on the ground to first. Barajas gets a glove on it, but can't haul it in. That's going to be a single. So that one rolls into foul territory. So 2 outs, runner at first. Brings up Mosley, who's 1 for 3. Hit and run. This one's fouled off to the left. Toss over there. Dives back in safely. Curve, swung at and missed. High fastball, swung at and missed. Lawson's bringing his A game today. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Neon need to come up some hits here. Running out of time. They trail by 1. Here's Barajas. He's 1 for 3. Their starter's still in here. First pitch is inside, ball 1. There's a line shot into right, and Barajas is going to be safe with the leadoff single. So the main part of the order is coming up. Runner on first base, nobody out. Here's Sloan. He's 2 for 3. First pitch inside for a ball. Popped up behind the plate. And this is going to be an easy catch. That's caught for out number 1. Here's Bird. She's 1 for 3. She's locked in at the moment. Hits this one high into right field. This is going to be caught for out number 2. Barajas has to hold it first, but now 2 outs. And here comes Avenue. He's 1 for 3. First pitch outside for a ball. Hit high, deep to left. This is going to land foul. Did not have home run distance. Check swing, taken low, ball 2. Swung at and missed, strike 2. On the outside corner, called a strike. Avenue goes down looking. And that ends the inning for the Neon. They leave a runner on base, top of the 9th coming up. Still 1-0. Lucky breaks out in front. Here's Patel, who's 0 for 3. First pitch hit into right. This is going to drop. Avenue gave it a chance, but just couldn't get to it. So leadoff single brings up the pitcher Lester, 2 for 3. And they're going to leave her in here. She's going for the complete game shutout. And she hits the first pitch. Got some good contact on this one. Hits it into right field. Bird's there on the warning track. That's out number 1. So back to top of their order. Here's McIntosh, 1 for 4. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1. Fastball misses inside. Hit and run. Swing and a miss. Stolen base. Just got in there. So now have a runner in scoring position. 1-2 on count on the batter. Out in front. Fooled him. Looking for a fastball. Didn't get it. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And here's McCarty. He's 0 for 4. This one sits into center field. This is going to drop for a hit. This is going to drive in a run as well. So it goes all the way to the wall. Sloan gets it in. But it's now 2-0 off an RBI from McCarty. Here's Tomeo. He's 1 for 4. So Lawson gives up a rare run. He's got a chance to give up another one here. This one lined into left and drops. But Shipwreck gets it back in time to hold them. So runners on the corners with 2 outs now. As Lucky Breaks try to extend their lead. There's Maitrop, who's 2 for 4. Do not want to make a mistake here. First one's fouled away. Fouled away again. So it's 0-2. Inside fastball, got him looking. Strike 3. Mic drop goes down. So here we go, bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Neon. They trail by 2 as the Lucky Break scored there in the top of the frame. And here's Phillips. He's 0 for 3. And McCarty's getting yanked. Stephen Woolmate's going to come in to play center field now. Defensive substitution. A lot of speed out there. First pitch misses low. Hit on the ground up the middle. Second baseman able to get to it in time. Throws to first. That's out number 1. Brings up Shipwreck, whose contact is really gone down. We're going to take her out. Let Overly play over there. No. Actually, let Lushley play over there. So Lushley comes in to pinch hit. Got a 283 average. And she hits the first pitch she sees into left center. This is going to be caught with a nice diving stop on the warning track. Nice play. That had double written all over that one. So it's now 2 outs. Last chance for the Neon. Here's Arnold. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Another diving stop. They're displaying some leather out there. Throws the first. That's in time. Out number 3. And Neon lose this one. They get shut out. So Lucky Breaks come back after losing that heartbreaker in extra innings last time. They come back to even it up. And they win this one 2-0. So Neon lose. They also get out hit 13-7. As everything favored the Lucky Breaks this time around. Lozano pitched well though, coming back from an injury. He only gave up the 1 run. But a lack of clutch hitting from the Neon side this game cost him dearly. Top players for the Lucky Breaks. We'll give this one to Herring, who went 3 for 4. Drove in 1 run. And he drove in the go-ahead run too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, McCarty drove in the second one. On the Neon side, I guess we'll give it to Sloan, who went 2 for 4. So did Browse, but he struck out once. Lester went the full distance for the Lucky Breaks. Went all 9 innings, gave it 7 hits, struck out 6. Picked up her 3rd win. She's 3-2 on the year. Lozano comes back from injury. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 9 hits, 1 run, struck out 8, but picks up the loss. They're now 5-4 on the year. Top 3 players, Jennifer Lester is number 1, which is without doubt, that wasn't even a question. Complete game shutout, 9 innings, gave up 7 hits, struck out 6. Lozano gets the number 2 star, 6 innings, 9 hits, gave up the 1 earned run, struck out 8. And Herring gets number 3 star, 3 for 4, drove in the first run, and that was the game winner. So with that loss, that should bring the Spider Bears up within 3 games now. So depending on what they do, let's see what happens here. 2 players are always fighting. Who are you going to reprimand? Lushley or Overly? We're going to reprimand Overly because Lushley's a better player. So this pretty much guarantees almost we're going to lose Overly for the rest of after the end of the year. Let's see. Do the Spider Bears play? They do not play again. That's because we're playing them. That's why. So the big series comes up. Spider Bears are 3 games back, and we got back-to-back games going against them. This could be interesting. Summary-wise, what's going on? A lot of things. Lucky Morse drops her salary, so does Tyson. And the War Wagons made a change. Blunder Blanco was signed, and Alea Evans was dropped. So they dropped a center fielder / infielder. A really good one, too. Not much in the way of power. She's middle of the road there, but everything else is great, except for the arm, which is completely terrible, especially for an outfielder. Oh my god. Decent shortstop they picked up, and about $13 million in salary they freed up as well. Bottlenose is signed. Phil Von Wolf. Justice Lang was kicked out, so they dropped a center fielder themselves. A pretty good one. Picked up a first baseman, and another $10 million in salary was freed up on their end. Holden McGregor was signed to the Fantastics, and Orville Huerta was dropped. So that was a second baseman for a third baseman. That's a pretty good second baseman, too. Just the armor's terrible. And another $6 million in salary freed up. And Romero dropped salaries. So does Sweet Bull. Good. And Blaze Gillespie was kicked out the Silver Snakes. That's where Robbins was picked up. So it's a shortstop they dropped and picked up a center fielder. Somewhat decent shortstop, not terrible. On the old side, though, 34 years old. Hassan Hughes was signed by the Champs, and Shane Felix was dropped. So that's a first baseman. They kicked them out. freed up another $4 million in salary. Thornton drops their salary. Player training for Odom. We have the money, but she's 33 years old. We're not going to waste money on an older player. And Sly Witness was kicked off the Elephants. Caden Esparza was picked up, so they swapped out outfielders, a center fielder for a left fielder. And yeah, Witness is a pretty good player. No arm again for an outfielder, but everything else is great. And $8 million in salary pick freed up. So that'll do it for this one. Again, well, first we got to get to simulate some games to get back to us. But first up, let's see, Tundras and Underworld. Underworld is still technically in the wild card chase, but they lose this one 6-5. Spots at Freedom. Let's see, Freedom barely hang on to win that one 6-5. Riddles against the Elephants. And Riddles hang on with another one-run victory. Lucky Breaks against the defending champ Guardians. And Lucky Breaks are going to lose this one close game, 4-3. Super Sneaks and Fantastic. Super Sneaks aren't even close to being in this one. They gave up the ghost 12-1. Riddles and Razzles. Riddles are going to lose this one. Yep, 7-4. Craniums and Freedom. Craniums are in second place chasing the Guardians. They hang on to win this one in extra innings. Bards and Outlaws. And looks like it's going to be another non-game there. 8-1. Underworld and Philosophers. Philosophers should make easy work of them. They do, 8-1. Grays and Advocates. Grays are trying to hang on to first place, and they will. Takes extra innings, but they do it. Bolters and Favorites. 1-0. That was a quick one. And that'll do it for this one. So looking at those standings, Water Bullets still a half game over the Energetics in their division. With the Outlaws 1 game back. That's pretty much the only 3 teams left in it. In the Payment Division, the Guardians still have a 2-game lead over the Craniums and the Bolters. The Favorites are 3 games out, so technically they're all still in there. Spots are out of it, 9 games out. Dynamic Division, Philosophers still holding on to first place, 2 games over the Tundras. Razzles are on the borderline now with 4 games left. Well, 4 games back, I should say. Riddles 5 back. Machos 11.5. Machos have the worst record, correct? They do. They're only on 14. Butcherbum Conference, Grays still out in front with 3 games over the Bards. Serpents are 7 back, so they're no chance of getting the division title. Bandits are 7.5 out. Gobblers are 7.5 out. Advocates are 9 back. So let's see. Bandits won. Yeah, Bandits who advanced to the playoffs last season. They're not going to do it this year unless they get a wild card. Ambitious Division, Lucky Breaks with that win extend their lead to a game and a half over the War Wagons. Fantastics are 4 back. Super Snakes and Freedom are both 5 back. Fantastics might still be in there. Yeah, they got a couple games left. They're 4 games. They got 5 games left, but they're 4 games back. Technically, they're still in it. Persnickety Division, Neon, with that loss, still hold on to first place. 3 games over the Spider Bears, but they're back-to-back games coming up against the Spider Bears because that can make this race really interesting. They can narrow it down to 1 game if Spider Bears pull out both of them. Ancients are 5 back. Underworld are 8.5. Elephants are 10.5. And looking at the wild card race, Tundras currently hold it in the Bush League Conference. They got a half-game lead over the Energetics, but the Outlaws and Craniums and the Bolters are all 1 game in. Razzles and Favorites are 2 back. Riddles are 3 back. Bottlenose is 4.5. Champs 6. Spots 8. And Machos 9.5. So there's still a good race there for the wild card. Bleacherbum Conference, Spider Bears currently hold it. They got a 2-game lead over the Ancients. And the Bards are 2.5 out. War Wagons are 3. Fantastics 5.5. Underworld 5.5. So Underworld's still in it. They are. No, they're not. They got 5 games left to play, and they're 5.5 out. So, yeah, they're out of it. So it's just going to be between the Spider Bears, Ancients, Bards, and War Wagons are the only teams that still make the wild card. All right. So that'll do it for this one. Next game up, Game 43, Spider Bears and Neons. And this is a big 2-game series coming up. Neon in first place, Spider Bears in second place. Again, Spider Bears pull out and win these 2 games. They're only going to be behind 1 game. So division title could hang in the balance for this series here. Neon win both of them, they guarantee they win the division title. For the most part. Yeah, there's only be 2 games left. No, take that back. 4, 5, there'll be 3 games left. Yeah, they'll be out of it. And it'll be definitely a division title in the grasp. Already in the grasp. I'm going to have the rookie Ned Wesman on the mound. He's pitched incredible this season. 7-2 record, 2.01 ERA. Really glad we picked him up in the offseason. We wanted a rookie, we got one. And man, has he paid off. 2 complete game shutouts this season. Giovanni Kruger is going to be on the mound for the Spider Bears. He's got a 4-2 record with a 4.04 ERA. So it's not looking good on their end, but who knows. If Westman continues to pitch what he's been pitching all season, Neon should have no problem. But they need the bats to wake up because they didn't have any this last game. But we'll see what happens. Spider Bears Neon. Division title ramifications coming up. See you then.